Welcome to Zahera Speaks, a daily awakening check-in podcast. I am Sara Treadwell, and I'm really excited to be in this space with you to offer support and guidance through this great awakening. I am an awakening coach and spiritual guide, a psychic medium and channeler. I've been channeling Zahera since 2021. She is a non-physical being who is here to offer us support through this great awakening. I'm really excited to be able to hold this space each day for us to receive a message from Zahera to support us during this great awakening. Thank you for being here with me. I'm sending you so much love. Today feels like a new beginning for me. And in this new beginning, I cannot take action from I have to do something. I literally can't. So all day I was thinking, I have to record this episode of Zahera Speaks. And I literally couldn't do it. And so part of me was realizing as the day went on, as other things I encountered in my life, I can't move from that anymore. I physically can't. And so all I could do was follow my joy and allow. And I did that all day. And then the moment came when it was time and I could feel it. And I was like, now's the moment. Now's the time. It's reminding me of the analogy that I've received before from Zahera, I believe, and now it's just so integrated in my life. I think about it always. But that we wouldn't go to the airport and then if we were thinking we wanted to go somewhere, we wouldn't go to the airport and then be mad that the plane wasn't taking off just because we thought we wanted to go somewhere. And even if we started making plans. Now, this original message was more about intuition or no, manifestation. Sorry again. Yeah. Okay. It has me thinking about appointments, right? So if I was going to meet with someone, I would schedule a time, most likely, just so we could show up at the same time and be on the same page. But if I'm moving through my life, I'll often make up arbitrary times and often my mental body will be in charge of it thinking, this is what we have to do now. This is what we should be doing here. And when we're shifting into this energetic flow, it's like, that's not the time for it. So instead of fighting it, let's just allow the perfect moment to arrive and notice it, to notice when the perfect moment arrives. So beautiful. So I feel like that's what I'm doing. I've been moving towards this for years, trying to be more and more open and open and open. And here now I've stepped into this new energy and it's really, really potent that I can't move from the old energy. So I'd love to know your thoughts on that alone, but also let's get into the channeled message for today and see what happens. Yes, very good. Wonderful. Good things come to those who wait, you say, yes? And so the waiting can be a joyful process. The waiting is often the aspect that we struggle with because we are having fear that the waiting is a sign that something is not happening, or we are uncomfortable with the being. Yes. Moving from being. This is required now as you move closer and closer to the state of higher consciousness. It will become more challenging to not hold your own being. We will discuss this through this evolution, but let us think about this idea today. Let us reflect on what has been going on recently and the challenges you have, all of you, faced in trying to do things in an old energy. When I say that the framework of fear is dying, the old energies are no longer supported. It is not for lip service. It is not something it is challenging for you to understand still the weight that energy holds. The energy of all things is vitally important for your experience here. Certainly you can understand if you enter a room where there has just been a fight and people are holding anger or sadness, you can feel it. It is palpable in the room. It will affect all that's going on. Even if they say, it's fine, we can just play this game now. You won't want to play the game. You won't want to feel joy while there is this tension in the room, and you can feel it. This energy, the energetic influence, impacts all things. For you to be able to notice the moment when the energies align, for you to move through your day with things in your heart that you are desiring, for instance, to record an episode of Zahera Speaks, and you are allowing yourself to be. And also, you have a desire of things that you want to experience in the day. So you might think, I want to eat some food, I want to take a walk, I want to record this, I want to call that person. And now, once we have these desires, we can allow ourselves to be. We can allow ourselves to be and feel in the frequency, knowing, trusting, believing that the universe will create the perfect opportunity for each of these aspects. As long as we continue to have that desire, because our desires can shift in the day, and that is a beautiful aspect of this reality you have created. You have the opportunity for changing your mind. What a beautiful thing. For if you lived in a dimension with immediate manifestation, you could not. Well, you could, but you would have to physically manifest everything and then decide. It is beautiful when you shift out of that, when you shift into a state where you can have a bit of a delay in the manifestation while you are working through all of the bugs, yes, so that you can have the leisurely opportunity, the expansion to change your mind. How beautiful, yes. And so now you can build your trust in the universe. You are so supported. I am supported in all things. You can have a knowing that your mental body no longer is required to control everything, and you can give it love, your mental body, and you can say thank you for all of your fine work. And now I am going to move in a new way. And in this new way, I am moving from my being. And in this, I am going to hold my desires, think of them, release them, be in them, and move through my experience, allowing them to show up in whichever order is actually for my highest and best good. Now, this will be a process. This is a learning experience. You will have a period where you will have to explore what it is to move in this way. Just like if you were to say, I want to skip, and you had not skipped before, it would take a while for you to get used to that motion, to learn how to move your feet in that way. You would feel odd for a while, but you would eventually become very good at skipping if you kept moving in that way. And this is the same. You are moving in a new way because you have already chosen to participate in a new frequency. You have let go of the old energies that are no longer supported, that you no longer want to be a part of. And it is normal for you to, for a period of time, still have a tendency to try to move in the old energies in the old way, because that is familiar. That path has already been created for you. You remember it. And so there is a transition when you are shifting into this state of being where you can take action from your being. You can move and flow with all of creation for your highest and best good. And when you are practicing this, you will find magic unfolding around you in ways that you could not even anticipate. And it is so beautiful. It is because of the work that you have all done that the light is shining so brightly here, that the new energies are creating, are taking form. And with each choice that you make, with each decision you make to choose these new frequencies, you are embodying this new energy, and you are literally creating and making it solid and whole in your reality. So, beautiful work. Many blessings. And yes, all of creation celebrates you, dear ones. It's interesting thinking about, yes, this is happening in my life and we're noticing these shifts, but to think about the idea that in making these choices to leave old patterns behind and step into new and new layers of trust, new layers of connectedness with our guides and with the universe and with source, that we are literally creating, by embodying these energies, a new way forward. We are creating the new trench, the new path that others will actually be able to follow more easily. It's so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for being here with me. Sending you love. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I love connecting with you, and I'd love to know any questions you might have for Zahera. You can send me your questions to zaheraspeaks@gmail.com. If you want to connect more, make sure to follow me on TikTok, YouTube, and Substack. And if you're looking for community, join me in the Great Awakening Collective, a private community for those on their awakening journey to connect, grow, and learn together. Check out the specific links in the description of this episode. I'm sending you so much love. Until tomorrow.